Hey folks, this is Kelani. Welcome back to the Brawl'gar arena. We're on rank 5. So it starts to get a little tough here. First up we've got an oversized gnome who goes by the name of Milliwatt. Or maybe Milliwatt. Either way. She's got a few abilities. Electric dynamite. She'll throw a electric dynamite at you, shockingly enough. And it'll leave a patch of like a lightning field on the floor. What you want to do is move out this as soon as it's cast. This does do quite a decent amount of damage. It does about 15k per second if you're stood in it. You don't want to be taking that damage. You need all the health you can get. Because her second ability, Photoplasm Bust Array, is her normal attack, shall we say. And that does around 3k per tick. Now, the main ability you're looking out for is Mega Fantastic Discombobulator. What a mouthful. Either way, this will turn you into a chicken, and if you get hit by it and you're a chicken for too long, she'll start nuking you, and that's basically you dead. The way you want to avoid this is by, while it's being cast, or just as it's finished cast, you want to get yourself inside one of the electric fields. Then, as soon as you're polymorphed into the chicken, it'll bring you straight back out. Apart from that, it's just a DPS race, you and her. Obviously, the more you're getting hit by electric dynamite, the less health you've got, so the less she has to take off with her Photoplasm Bust Array, so you want to try to stay as healthy as possible and nuke her down. Up next is a Vicral Undead called Fuel, a nice shadowy customer, usually throws shadow balls at you. Now, his main attack is called Dark Barrage. Hits moderately hard and can be silenced. Note that he also can be stunned. The main ability you want to watch out for is Dark Zone. Now this will place a void zone on the floor which will do incredible amounts of damage to you. You can't stay in those at all. Nil. No. You will die pretty much instantly. His other ability is Shadowy Blast, which will knock you back. Obviously you don't want to keep Dark Zones to the back of you in case he knocks you into them, and especially if that's into a corner, because you're gonna die. The only other ability he has is a Death Grip, but there's no cast time for that, so you need to watch out for that. I'd recommend either delaying his Dark Zones as much as possible with silences and stuns, so you don't get as many of them out, and basically trying to nuke him down. Note that obviously his Dark Barrage can be interrupted, but you may want to save the silences for his Dark Zone. It just depends how you want to do it and what you want to deal with more, either the constant damage coming out from that, or the area damage, and obviously more to avoid. Up next is Proboscis, and it hits like a truck. I'm not even kidding. Now, its two abilities, Torrent and Rain Dance, similar to quite a lot of the ones which now it's two abilities, Torrent and Rain Dance. Anybody who's been hunting rares in Mr. Pandaria will recognise these. Both hit like a truck. Rain Dance will spew random rain droplet water ball things everywhere, which will hit you for about 150, 200k, depending on your resistances. I probably should have died here, but never mind. You kinda can't get hit by more than one of those or you will die. I got hit by one and very, very nearly got hit by two more. I'm really surprised I didn't get hit by them. But the other ability, Torrent, you have to interrupt. If you let Torrent get cast for a tick or two, you're probably gonna die. So there you are, a lot of damage to avoid and a bit of health to grind through. You need to nuke this down as fast as you can and avoid everything you can. It's crazy, crazy DPS race. Okay, so last but not least, we've got ourselves some leper gnomes. Excellent. Now, they don't do a great deal. The main problem here is the health and how it's spread out. You're either going to have to single target nuke one at a time, which will require about 60k, just above 60k DPS, or you can do what I had to do and swap to an AoE spec and AoE them down as best you can. The main problem is that they have a stacking dot, Leprous Spew. Now this does start to hit really, really hard, and it's a per second dot, so the number you see is how quickly you're dying, essentially. You can get it up to stupid numbers. You don't really want to be getting past things like 5 stacks really at any one time, unless you have a way to clear them, such as a rogue using cloak, or you have defensive cooldowns which can keep you alive. Note that they are susceptible to stun, snare, trap, disorient, so you can take, depending on your class, a few of them out of the fight. I know that I could take one out at a time with scattershot and one with trap if I didn't want the AoE slow. Apart from that, I'd recommend kiting, taking as many of them out as you can, and just focus on what you're best at. If your single target is stupidly high, single target them down. If your AoE is broken, such as a survival hunter, AoE them down, and have fun with it. Thanks for watching, folks, good luck and have fun, and as always, I will see you next time.